Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Whoops, I forgot to flip the camera up. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you're having a fine Monday. It's a cold Monday. I said yesterday that the temperatures were going to drop. It was in the low 60s, the upper 50s, around this time last night. All right. Which would have been like the last half hour of last night's stream, because on Sundays we stream from 5 to 10 Eastern time. Now it's a bit after 9:30 here on a Monday, and the temperature is like it's down to 35 degrees. I mean, the high today was like, I knew it was going to be a drop, but geez Louise, talk about a temperature fall off. That was, and the temperature just kept dropping. It's like it has basically plummeted a lot with like the past like couple hours, which is just brutal. And of course, tomorrow we're kind of expecting it to be like high of 40, low of 32, and then Wednesday is supposed to get up to like as high as 50. Yeah, we caught that Arctic front. Yeah, we caught it. Yeah. Anyway, John Cena finally won the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm honestly surprised that they waited this long to have him win it. And it kind of goes to show just how pointless that heel turn was at the beginning of the year, heading into WrestleMania, and all the time that was wasted. And then it turns out like dudes, namely, The Rock not showing up and everything, and how that just completely fizzled, and they just basically just threw their hands up and said, fuck it, we'll just roll on with it. And then of course, work related, we got like a big assignment this evening, and it's a doozy. We're doing research on like medical facilities in a certain area of the country. Standard stuff like what will be your first choice if such and such a thing happened. What will be your second choice, and so forth. Which place has the best doctors or the best care, stuff like that. Then we get to the big thing that what the study is really about, and it's the use of artificial intelligence or AI when it comes to diagnosing patients or being used to help determine care or to read x-rays and things of that sort, and how comfortable or uncomfortable people are going to feel. And we are asking respondents, for anyone for like as young as 25 up to as old as 75, and the responses are all over the damn place. It, from what I personally from the folks I've personally interviewed, it's like it's a wide gamut there. You got some folks saying that is like that, hey, they'll be fine with with the doctor using AI. They don't need to be told. Then you got folks that say, "Yeah, I wonder if the AI to be explained to me and how it might help me." Or then you just that they want the option to opt out of AI being used. And there was a fourth one there as well. I forget what the fourth one was. I can't remember what the fourth option was. But it was interesting. It's almost since like the four big things here, and it was almost like, again, it's very early into the study that is being the research that's being conducted, but it's very fascinating that it's almost like it's almost been evenly split quarterly, and that's this factor again. We're talking about like a 50-year like age sample that we're working with. But yeah, so that's kind of my day. Also, was kind of my day. I could not get to sleep at all last night. I hung out on Fizz's stream until he ended after we rated him, and hit the sack or tried to hit the sack about 12:30 ish. I could not fall asleep at all. I ended up doing a few minor things to try and wear myself out, and it wasn't until like maybe about 5:30 I finally fell asleep. But then again, I ended up waking up like just a few hours later, and then there's like a trying like get myself a decent amount of rest, and it's like, oh boy, it was just brutal. It wasn't a temperature drop off or anything like that. I just could not fall asleep until like very very and which is nuts because generally I'm normally clonking out about 12:30, 1:30 ish at night, depending on how long night of the week and how long it takes me to short through clips and stuff at the very end of a stream. Get the stuff ported over to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. I mean, I do. When the weeknight stream ends, I am normally still at my desk here, moving stuff along. I'm going through clips. I'm getting the stream kicked over to YouTube for the archive. I'm getting all that stuff done after a stream ends. And then I fall asleep. But last night was just weird. And speaking of weird, we are continuing Virtue's Last Reward this evening as we make a march towards Luna's ending. That's our big thing here. And you know what? I'm just going to throw like the big promotional thing here.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two
like,
doing?
Come on, aren't you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your
Limited
brain.
time discount. Get 35% off 5 or more tier 1 gifts.
Let me show you.
So
How are you feeling? I am
there we
Zero
go.
the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly. Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
Then how do I take it
What
off.
makes you so sure?
Hello.
You know what? I don't even remember exactly where my notes were left off. I know we were heading towards Luna's ending. I don't remember exactly where in my notes. There we go. Why do people betray each other? Because if you can't trust anyone, then everyone should depart. Welcome to my kingdom, bitches! Now we got Sigma's ending done. We got K's ending done. We did the security room. Okay, so we are opening up with a fuck ton of dialogue. Memory serves me right. I'm also very, very hungry right now. Thank you, Striker. Although considering how cold it is, I'm not sure it'll be very good to drink cold water. All right. The person who killed Luna, it's Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover.
Cracker, hope you're having
Either
a
of
good
them could have
day.
killed Luna too.
That footage alone is enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
He knew he had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. but Dio's a bit of an asshole. That's impossible. How did he supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or two, he killed Luna himself. The second one does not seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Not likely, because Dio's an asshole. Where's Luna? Sigma 5 won't be able to get through the white doors without her. Again, Dio would not ask these questions, but it's like... He seems like the kind of guy who go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
And believe me, Clover is all about murdering. When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
A
We
game
don't have any
theory.
proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Just one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
The Zero Senior's identity...
Still unknown.
Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
It's very immersive. It's a long walk. No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. We go over here. To the crew quarters.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just a strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Call it indigestion. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Oh, that's actually, she got up closer than normal. Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. The infirmary. Well, the first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them. I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of the skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could hardly breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah? I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep. Oh
And
shit.
the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
Find something?
Yeah.
I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No, this can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us to only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped and came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he could not come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
Bitch, you just
Quark
smacked
is
me.
definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Whatever. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting was not going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fire was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them? Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong now?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it?
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down to Clover as she spoke and began gingerly examining her corpse. His eye put on a Snuggie.
Look. See her thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must have been Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016. Maybe the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it! This is hopeless! I can't keep up anymore! Everything here is a goddamn mystery! Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AV room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries! 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 I feel like my head's about to explode! Please, Fi! Give me something! Anything! A clue! A hint! Come on, you gotta have something!
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood.
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows. The glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean the rec room. Vi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I've been looking for. Start running! We're running! We're running! We're running! Smash the down button! To the rec room! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And they're dead. Everything in my head ground to a halt even after I'd seen a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, the loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving. But because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by millions of years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive here are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Yeah. All right then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I haven't been out of each other's sight. We've gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There happened one time. One time when I wasn't watching. A few minutes in the security office when I had rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, then she killed him in 4 minutes. The whole thing would have been only taken for 5 minutes. Yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? May have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Oh, hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
A knife?
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer? Nope.
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Huh. I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right? Right?
Right.
Right. So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had the knife first, right? And we're still here. She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. If that's what happened, why did he not just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
He walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed it to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Five shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. Well, not in this timeline.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Temioji had.
Yeah.
Then does that mean Kay was the one who had handcuffed him to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this.
Huh.
Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Right. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But
Because
why?
there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
And that leaves the old woman, Alice and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember when what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have had blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither
What?
one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Alright. Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Who the hell opened the doors when everybody else is dead? What the hell is happening? That's impossible!
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming! Hey, Eagles got a field goal. That must be a game. That must be an awful game between the Eagles and Packers. Damn it! There's no one here! Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he should not have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
But maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, huh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Bye? Ah, the room Dio and Kay have investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be in there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. You gotta move it, move it. You gotta move it. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Hope has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte or now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior wasn't there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm going to open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
Technically, it was not asked. Huh.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Is biting.
A sun?
There's a couple input fields for a user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. Remember all the deaths. Damn it. GTFDL 016 MIL AEV OLI. It was accepted. Bye. Come over here. I randomly put things in, and stuff is happening. Where are we on this? There. Oh, that's right. It's getting to the AB room.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here? Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what I asked, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she asked for. ETF DML016. The search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Phi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So was GTF DML016
Don't
a
ask
golem
me.
ID?
You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Luna! Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT? ABT.
It is this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See,
Luna is not
right
human.
in the middle.
I see. Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational. Executing special mission. You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why does Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, he was supposed to correct it or something.
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
A what?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot.
The answer was no.
Almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
It was kind of a test like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say...
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
Well, it's most likely it's an asshole, but still. When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
Right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with the golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's
You
dead.
think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Well, fuck.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course. Luna's the one who opened the AB gate.
That might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you mean?
what are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016.
And where have we seen that before?
No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenryoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course, I remember. Everybody, book it back to the crew quarters. It's actually a short run. Where's the body? We were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why will Luna?
And I trust him.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Right. Off we go then. We'd rather be analyzed but not penalized.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah, forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside, I set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait. Sigma.
Huh? Luna?
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's going to take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How is she going to vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
You got 7 BP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
5, 4, 3.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
Ally!
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Hey, Sigma! Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose ally?
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now? She's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then... there it was. I thought so. You didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, you could not have voted.
Then she let the system vote ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
Oh, just one face there. Dead? Dead. Ally.
Points have
999.
been assigned or
9 hours, 9
subtracted
persons, 9
accordingly.
doors.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Here are some more AB game rooms for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group has to vote. And again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright, what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here. At least not...
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna.
The Ambidex game.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Fine, I checked her bracelets out of the sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair just like before, but Phi had changed to a red solo. Didn't really matter though. Before a bracelet showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door and we never had to play another AB game again.
Alright, Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Well, we're looking all over for Quark. We have looked everywhere.
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
That's right. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We put it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Open?
Yeah,
Then who the hell opened it and how?
there's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
All right, let's head in.
Okay. Open the door. What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
Whatman pods? Even I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I don't know how or why. I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't exactly know.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the left, is it being used?
The glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Let's crack it open then.
Yeah.
Once again, we found Quark. A feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
This is it.
Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pod's display had given us little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic, which had him put to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
It's the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means any alibi she might have had for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive.
It's all
But look at our
circumstantial.
options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think
Quark.
this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Dun dun dun! A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it.
We're gonna jerk the
You ready?
lever. You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
Like I said, nearly 90 minutes of this actual straight dialogue. The heavy labor groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, pipe slipped through it. Well, one would think that would have happened outright. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Phi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms.
Huh?
Before she could respond, I spun around and ran. It was a stupid decision.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Phi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No. You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me!
No!
Can't do this!
You still, yes, you're stuck with the kid.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
Yep, definitely not possible.
Enjoy your stay.
Once again, we are trapped here. I had no regrets. In fact, with Phi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives has been achieved and a difficult choice has been made. My mind felt clear and focused, most of it than it had in a long time. Or at least within nearly 30 hours we've played this. All right, time to go. Luna's waiting. Luna. I said nearly 30 hours, so we were off by 3. I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
All right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history?
What?
I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that? Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
All right. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splattered all the way up to the elbow. Except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets have blood splattered on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That means Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed.
What?
After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me, I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that against the rules?
What rules? I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that Incident P happens and after that the timeline splits into Timeline A and Timeline B. Right? You with me so far? I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in Timeline A on information I found in Timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you end up back at Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident P by visiting Timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. Of a lovely lady who was bringing up some very lovely girls. I don't know that it'd be unfair per se, but I certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. And the Time Lords will want to have a word with me. Like, you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you could not have killed her. I mean, assuming Dio was not originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess, but I had a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he would not get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. No, wait. Actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have to needed to wipe the blood off, so he could use the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is, he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably did not expect that they moved, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AB rooms that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, but as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably is not a murder.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone!
Everyone!
There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
He's been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she found in the warehouse, after the AB room moved and exposed it. He took it with her, then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. The first question is, who put the handcuffs on them? The clue is the message from Clover left, 016. If you think about it, though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it would have been really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left hand thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together, and the message got transferred to the right thigh. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now, about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He would not have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would have been clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When we found her bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned the switch light off and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he did not die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. And basically pin his ass to the wall. Then he died. That accounts for all 6 bodies, none of them your fault.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories. Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt. The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can you trust a machine?
That's why I trust you.
What?
I trust you because you're a robot. Your roboticness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Yes. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
You know, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That does not matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility.
I knew it!
He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
That does not really sound like sneaking, and it sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
I did
He
say
get in
that.
pretty easily. But that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
So they brought him here?
In a way.
But why?
Because his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What project?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever. Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay? Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
But why did he come here?
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms.
5th and 6th?
Counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room will be the 6th room, and the one next to it will be the 5th room.
Right.
Left.
After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while this was happening?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane.
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then who moved the old woman?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
What?
Luna, listen to me very carefully.
Damn it, Akane!
As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must.
Does it really?
An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen?
That's right.
I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
That is none of your concern.
Oh, I think it is pretty
Your
much our
only
concern.
is to follow your orders.
But
Seriously, Akane, you're such a bitch.
I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed to do as I say. You know this.
yes,
Good.
Good.
I have one final order.
another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them
Where?
to the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know.
How about
In order
now?
for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately,
But they have no choice.
this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is
In
that
fact,
an
she
order?
knows everything.
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Realize all of this contradicts their programming, and the Eagles somehow beat the Packers. And probably one of the most depressing games of Monday Night
After
Football
that,
ever.
I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated. But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
And you saw the old woman being murdered.
Yes, it was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
And she went insane and killed everybody. I think I understand. Everything you did because you've been ordered to.
Yes,
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then is she Zero Senior? What? But if she gave you the orders,
she did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
there was someone else?
Yes,
And that person is Zero Senior.
yes. We worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose technically my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Junior, too. I told you before that Zero Junior moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me.
But why?
No, I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, we'd figure out that the rooms had been moved, that she was in your room.
Then maybe they wanted the opposite. Maybe
You
they
mean-
wanted you to suspect me.
That doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dia would hide a knife there.
Yes, I think so.
But how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Wait, you were listening to us in the security office?
Yes, that wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras.
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
I
Yeah,
told her
good
the
luck.
truth,
Well,
of
Clover
course.
failed that.
I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it.
No
I couldn't
shit.
answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders.
Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course. While we were fighting over it,
You got the shot off. Oh, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight? I get that part. What I don't understand is, why did it do anything to you?
You mean because I'm a golem?
Yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
Okay, sure. That's why you died. Keep up the facade that you were human.
No. I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me.
No, she did.
She only took the
Clover
injection
totally
then to try and
intended to
threaten
kill.
me.
How can you be sure?
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that?
Because she
After a few
realized what she
moments,
did.
She ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Yes,
That uses an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
correct.
So that was why she left.
Yes.
0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio. Yes.
Dio?
I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
And he just watched her go by?
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I
It
bet.
didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Wouldn't imagine it would. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for two reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, would not have been able to get through the secondary door. Right?
But he couldn't find it.
Of course. I had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
But why did he want the knife? Was it because he used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidon.
Yes.
What does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
What is it, like a club or something?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know. I'm afraid
No
not.
idea? Wait, wasn't he here trying to stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then, wouldn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
Okay, you got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend.
May I continue?
Yeah, keep going. I stop now. After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He did not seem to have any particular reason for taking it. At least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna?
Yeah.
And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said. They began to fight.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled a knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. Second time that's happened to her. This was when he showed up.
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
He let out a yell and leapt towards Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Then Miyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment the two struggled. Then as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. But Dio was a much younger and stronger man, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. Hey, Felkimchi, thanks for the lurk. Hope you've been well. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off. And Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor. Welcome to late night story time.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. How about this?
Hanging in there. Yeah, doing the best I can in these trying times.
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Question is, where did he get the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
Ugh, no. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
A bet? A
You've
wager?
got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. Give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So,
Dun,
I
dun,
suggest you
dun.
start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
Tell ya, Dio's a jerk. A jackass.
25 minutes passed and no
An
one came.
asshole.
Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean me, Phi, and K, right?
Yes. You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Ed told us about you. We'd also noticed that the knife in Alex's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
And they were out 9 minutes later.
Yes.
That was the
Almost
anesthetic.
immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
The word she wrote was Dio.
Yes.
But it'd end up being 016.
As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
Of course it was. The K sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol, and then when his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Dio mortally wounded him, but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear, pinning his ass against the wall. And I guess that's when we found them. More or less.
Yes.
When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway,
How did he pretend?
Kay checked them over for anything useful.
And that's when he found the luminol.
Right.
Everybody following along so far?
That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Oh, yes. Well, what do you think? There's a bear shit in the woods. The first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
I told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, when he sprayed us with the luminol, right? Sure, I remember
Right
that.
after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes,
Where Quark was sleeping.
right.
Left.
It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, right?
Yes. The
This is
display
an
on
organ
the pod
donor.
showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
Huh? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you telling me that the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes.
It's my
All you have to do is wrap it around
tinfoil
your
hat,
bracelet.
folks. And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped. Tinfoil
Yes.
hats, folks. Holy shit. It was that easy all along.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod.
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
So it was Zero Jr.?
That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does. So, are you gonna tell me?
Tell you what?
Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
To play the Nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the Nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that. It
Why?
was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
Why? What would happen if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me.
Then
I
what?
wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
So actually, it was the turbo curing that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing those bracelets because of the Nonary game. If the Nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess. If you want to look at it that way.
Now what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
Then if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room would never have taken place, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Six people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another, by Dio. At first, that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died. But that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Sr., right? Please do not tell me. What is this project about? Who is this old woman? Who is Zero? I do know the answers to those here, but we're going along with here. Sigma? Wait.
Would you hug me?
What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. Or my stomach, but still. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. Where should they go? I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand over to her head and began to gently stroke her hair. All these questions remind me of Mindy from Animaniacs. Well, why? Hey, Luna. What you doing? Why?
My ABT
Why?
is usually held in place
Why?
by muscle fiber. But after Clover
Okay, I love
gave it
you.
to
Bye-bye.
O'Caroline,
Yeah, I know, Mindy. The
Does,
poor buttons.
does it scare you? This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine. A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time.
Yeah,
Even though I look like this?
of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it.
What?
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared.
First law of
I was
robotics.
afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad.
How
Golems who have
bad?
hollow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes, very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No! No, you don't! Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway! You can't blame yourself! You did what you could! You're not wrong! This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong. You're out of order. You're out of order. The whole damn system's out of order.
Thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna, it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine. I promise you. Just please don't.
I'm sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna!
Thank you, Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor? Doctor? Doctor who? With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart. So, achievement. Well, we got the subtitle. We got the title for this stream in the archive, and I was kind of hoping we would be able to put like a major dent into the road to the final, to the true ending. However, we at least we'll be able to start that. But yeah, yep. So at this point, we essentially have the remaining achievements to do. There are still like, I think 2 more escape rooms to work our way through. Get all the files and everything. Alrighty. And these other ones here are essentially just bad endings, just to see like how badly Sigma can screw shit up. I would essentially be like the whole thing, just jump back to the AB rooms and just see like all the bad ends. All right. And go to the second novel after the splits. Go. All right. All right. They want us to go. This one requires going somewhere specific. Return to Cyan Door from the very beginning and go to the second novel after the one that splits. All right. Press. Maybe game round 1. Maybe game round 1 betray. For say I need to say. All right. We go here. And we can actually skip dialogue. Thank you, Falcon Chi. They got water. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
You know, these people just love to wait till the last minute. We nodded quickly to each other and split up. Like Scooby-Doo. Gay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover ran to the blue door. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor. Luna and Fi and I ran into the red chromatic door in the next stage of the Nonary game! Ambidex Edition!
1, 0. Chromatic
You know,
doors
since we are
closing.
not jumping back far enough in the timeline to hear Zero Jr. say that. Alright, and again, I have my notes from 2021 when we first played this, and some very long, like 8 to 10 hour long streams on Saturdays. Like, we spread this sucker out. Huh? Is this a dead
All
end?
3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should I?
It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right. Then I have no choice. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry, I was talking about your breasts.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C cup.
If you're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches. Wait, what? We continued on vein for some time until... Huh?
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right, well, let's split up and look around.
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Yep. They're probably in this room somewhere. Maybe the safe.
Then let's get started.
And seek a way out. Okay, I'm ready to the laptop with the green tea. All right. All right, we got the test clipboard. A laptop. It's got something on the screen. Thank you, Striker. It's the letter T. Huh? Did you see that thing plugged into the side of the laptop? Yeah? It looks like a memory stick. Alright, we got the USB scanner. Huh. The screen changed. Do you think it's because you pulled that thing out? Oh hey, the screen's blue now. This is... Huh. It looks like a password. You think this is for the panel on the safe? I assume so. Alright, got that one. Alright, we got a series of levers over here. I think you can move these. Oh, you're right. It says off on the top and on the bottom. We broke it. Sigma, what are you doing? Don't break it. No, it wasn't me. It just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. It's off now, so no point crying over spilled levers. Maybe we can use it somewhere else. Like where? We can smack Fi upside the head with it. Alright. Two lockers. Two lockers. Alright, again, looking at my own notes. Interact with the keypad on the left one. This locker looks like the ones in the crew quarters. Even the puzzle panel looks similar. Let's see here. And it was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. You did it! It unlocked! See if you can open it. A rainbow root. It looks like, well, those are some intense colors. What is that thing? I think it's a root system from a tree. Well, come on, no tree has rainbow roots. I don't think it looks like that naturally. They probably painted it. It's pretty ugly. I agree. But what am I supposed to do with it? I suppose I'm sure it'd make a delightful souvenir, but I don't think I'd make it past customs. Maybe you're supposed to put it somewhere. Like? On that machine, perhaps. Yeah, thanks, Luna. Alright, and this one was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Unlock. Good work. Now open it. Well, you open it. Disc-shaped part. Alright, so we got that going for us. What is this thing? It's pretty big. Maybe you're supposed to wear it like a crown. Why the hell would I need to do that? Well, it could be part of a machine. If it is, you probably need to attach it to something. Thanks, Luna. Series of Pride with yellow encircled displays. Alright. What's this? It's got all these pipes. Look at the black and yellow levers. There's power under it. Do you think that this tubing has electrical cables in it or something? Maybe flipping these levers will let us change the amount of electrical current. What would that accomplish? I don't know. No, I'm guessing the power level was the source. Might as well give it a... Wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. Oh, lever's missing. Without a replacement, I don't think we'll be able to do anything. A lever. Okay, if I just put this here. Good. There we go. What should I do with this thing? I found a manual on the floor over there. It says that this machine doesn't really use electricity in a conventional way. Those tubes use some kind of special liquid to transmit the electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is that you can adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow of the liquid. Let's say you turn that rightmost lever all the way to the left. If you do that, then all the liquid coming from 240 would go to the left tube. Turn it all the way to the right, and it goes to the right tube. What if you put it in the middle? Then it gets half. Each pipe will end up with 120 instead of one getting 240. What's the deal with the question marks? Those represent unknowns in the target values. The one where 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, or the ones with only 2 mean those are 2-digit numbers. And of course, a single question mark means that the value is a single digit. What about the ones that start with 3? Well, I guess that means that the 100th digit has to be 3. So, the one with the 4 in the middle and the 10th digit has to be 4. 5 in the 1 digit means it has to be 5, right? Yes, I think so. Let me see if I got this. Oh boy. We need to adjust the lever so that the liquid gives us the right numbers on the bottom. That's correct. Once you got that all the levers set, then I think you just pull down on the power lever like this. Makes sense. I think that about covers it. Oh wait, one more thing. Liquid will only flow from the top to the bottom. The manual was very specific about that. Okay, let's do this thing. Alright. Left. Left. Down, down, down. Left. Left. Oh! Yes, I am a champion! Using notes from, again, 4 years ago. Look! It turned the power on. Alright. What is this thing? It's huge. I guess it was used to analyze things. Looks like it's missing a part though. Wait, Sigma, I think you got the missing part right in your hand, right there. This? Oh, looks like it will fit. Oh, here we go. I think I could put this rainbow colored roof here. Nothing's happening. Excuse me. Hold on, it's moving. Looks like it's finally ready. But ready for what? Well, ready for you to use this, I'm guessing. The screen? Yeah, I think. I think I got it. This machine is a CT scanner. You mean like from a hospital? Yes. One of those things that can take pictures of the cross-section of your brain and organs and stuff. Yes. It can image things other than the human body too. Like this root, for instance. Huh. So what we're seeing on the left is a slice of the root. I think so. What are we supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Just start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Alright. Alright. Alright, here goes nothing. We grab the 6, we put it up here. We grab the 8, we put it over here. The 9 goes over here. The 10 goes over here. Again, did it once 4 years ago. I'm not going through all the steps and pain in the ass rigmarole from back then. We're just getting through it. And the 21 streams are on the YouTube channel too. They're on the Nonary Games playlist. Keep in mind, those streams were very, very, very long. Oh, looks like I got it. You sure did. That's amazing. Good work. Oh, would you look at that? The color change. Yeah, no wonder. Have a look, Sigma. Give me a moment.
We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, we do.
Of course we do.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
This isn't about promises. Are you stupid or just an asshole?
Probably both. We were able to get back there in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still...
If the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. A quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. Mishima seems motivated and oddly obsessed.
After a little while, it had some stroke with us.
Huh. Okay, so turning on the lights is not going to really help.
No, it's hard to see. It tends to be between.
Is that the... Oh, found a voodoo doll.
Well, we don't have a camera, so... There's another one if you want to right trigger it.
Sorry about that. Whenever I do a lot of reading of dialogue out loud, it just totally screws me up. Which is why I am so going to dread doing Doki Doki Literature Club again at some point. Unless they actually added some voiceover dialogue to that, because otherwise, yeah, that's going to be torture. This is... I knew it. You've seen a password like this before, haven't you, Luna? Yes. The AB room in the infirmary. It'll open the safe, right? Yeah. Right. Where's the safe? A safe. It looks like the one I saw in the AB room in the infirmary. Where we put in the password, it should open. That could work the same too. Sun, sun, moon. Piece of cake. Alright, What files were these? The swimsuit. For some reason, Sigma, perhaps the Arthur, seems to be unnaturally obsessed with swimsuits. Why is that? Why is he involved in a horrible swimsuit accident, now repressed? In his youth, did he have a crush in high school on a girl on the swim team who put her Olympic aspirations ahead of any possible romance? Is he just a perv? The world may never know. Yeah, more than likely it's that last one. The device can be used in emergency to deactivate the antimatter bombs. Oh, it's like the entry device, and we gotta find that. We have yet to discover that device in game. That's a spoiler. Antimatter reactors a system. TNT stands for Trinity Tallow. No. Trotantilia? No. Trinidad and Tobacco? Or Trintrotrulian? Yeah, that's it. It's one of the most common explosives in the world. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially. Right, so at this point. Alright, that leaves us one more escape room to escape from. Actually, I probably could have just looked at this way here. What room is this? Sun, Moon, Star. Yes, it's open. Okay, let's get our prizes. First, we got a map. It says floor B. No. The one we found in the crew quarters said floor A. So did the one in the infirmary. Huh. We came down here using an elevator, right? That will make A the top floor. Seems weird. Don't the numbers usually count up from the bottom floor? No, look at it this way. A for above, B for below. Why does that seem ominous? Whatever. Moving on. Our next prize is, let's see. Key cards. They have a moon on them. That means they are the moon cards that the announcer was talking about. Now we can play the next AB game. They gave us two, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll take that one. That's fine with you guys, right? Sure, go for it. Yeah, we got two other things left. I've seen one of them before, but this one... It's the device entering for the bombs. Is it some kind of input device? There's a keyboard on it. And a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later. No, yeah, because it's going to come very much in handy. Might as well take it with us for now, though. And finally, the key. You can get out now. Yeah, this should unlock the exit. No more screwing around. Let's move. I wonder what this room was anyway. Oh, you didn't notice? Notice what? The thing on the other side of the glass that looks kind of like a metal octopus. I think that maybe that's an annihilation reactor. Boy, that is worded weird. Annihilation? You mean like the bomb? Yes. core of the annihilation bomb would work on the same principles. I think Fine knows a lot more than me about these things, though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? If it is what Luna thinks, it should be pretty simple. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there, probably hydrogen and antihydrogen bumping into one another. When they do that, they annihilate one another. That's where you get the name and release a bunch of energy. You can actually calculate how much energy by taking the mass defect and... stop! Too complicated. You're saying that octopus thing is a machine that runs off annihilation energy, right? Well, machine is a weird way to put it. It's more like an engine, like a steam engine or an internal combustion engine, just better. All of the electricity in this facility is generated by Mr. Octopus. That would make this room... Yes, this is Mr. Octopus's control room. I guess it doesn't really matter what the octopus is at this point. We're all done with this room. All we gotta do is insert the key. Okay, let's go. Yes, let's. I agree. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh boy. We found it!
An ambidex gate has been opened.
What? You know what, we'll take this up to the next, yes, AB room. Yes, victory is ours!
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Huh? What's going on?
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Well, why the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their own?
We should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right. Okay, let's go. Thankfully, it's just a very short walk. Warehouse A. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. Hoo ha hoo! There stood Temioji, Dio, and Clover. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back? Huh? Why'd you do it?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
And you didn't stop him?
You got a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Everyone is shocked.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Oh yeah! Demiurge shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. Wing! The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks at him and ran off after him.
Quark.
If this is going to look familiar because we have seen this several times over the course of the past couple of weeks. Demiurge grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. Yeah, because that's worked so many times before. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do?
Smack him!
I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed.
Oh, this is all skippable. Okay. You mean the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine there.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh, God. Then he's...
Look, just to be sure, I know, because we've seen this so many times. Where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff. Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
They got weed down there. They were growing weed. Demiurge slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence. And then Quark went nuts. Again. And then Alice went nuts. Again. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed towards the exit. The Bee Garden or the like I said, we want to get to at least the next AB room. Because we will be continuing this on tomorrow's stream and more than likely Thursday. Because the dialogue sections at this stage of the story get very, very long once you start seeing like new stuff and variations of dialogue you have not seen before. So this is the archives, huh? Kay, Quark, and Alice searched this room. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. We got to do something! If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Yeah, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Clover, Demiurge, and Dio had gone after passing through their door. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of its growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. But the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said, plants and stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down off the path and into the grass. We picked some up and decided to smoke it. I only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Alice!
There you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
Huh.
Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here. Wait,
right.
Hold
Left.
on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm.
What?
Look to the right.
My right or your right?
Your right.
What the hell? This is a bomb!
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01. The one in the crew quarters said 03. Shit! Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 02 bomb out there somewhere.
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it! That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT! That's dynamite!
Yeah. Clover,
Who said it?
Mioji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Alice was lighter than I expected. Defy and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot. It's more like a casual gallop.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this.
And...
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
Huh?
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio.
Yes, it
if
would.
If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa, what are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose betray?
Yeah?
I do. Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice. Right?
Left?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Because reasons.
Yes? What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh. You don't know?
Hey, they don't know.
What?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Nope.
Interesting. Apparently only the archive had one.
What does it say?
Why don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note from him and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every colored group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her...
Yeah, she
what would
dies.
happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
Yep.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally. Indeed,
You will kill in self-defense.
I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words?
Yeah, you did.
It means this.
I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. The blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Then Myoji waited for a half second to make sure he was down and turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size.
Considering what you did in the first game, Clover.
What the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her.
I mean, let's remember, Clover did literally axe Junpei something big in the first game.
I trust you. I just...
3 minutes remain until...
Again, these people just love to wait till the last damn minute, don't they?
We need to go.
Come on. Okay. Take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
That seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. It's not that far a walk from the infirmary. Like, it's literally going down a corridor. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Then good. Then let's go. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The fifth one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The sixth, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the second and third from the right, and Luna and I headed to our own.
Hold on a minute.
What is it?
You're going to choose Ally, right?
Yeah, why did you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Cross my heart.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. In the next timeline. Yeah, because we do got to, there is something we got to do to set up the things for tomorrow. Luna and I nodded to one another and headed for the last one. Leftmost room.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose Ally.
Yes, but Phi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yes, you'll have 9 points, I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses Ally...
Then I would have 9 points.
Yes. You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds remain.
Again, do they have to always wait to the last minute? The answer is yes. Yes, they do.
We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
All right. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7.
Ally or betray?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
In the warehouse.
Thank you.
That was real funny though, is that every time
participation.
Sigma reaches 9 points in this game, everybody jumps him.
now.
But however, whenever
opening.
someone else reaches 9 points, they let them walk through the damn door. June and I stepped out of the IEB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results. Although it happens instantly on the damn bracelets.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah.
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
Yep. That's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results.
Oh yeah,
I
we
wanna
know
see
the
how Kay and
results.
Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then. There's a reason for this. Again, setting up essentially tomorrow's
Results
stuff.
from round 2 of the Ambidex game.
And you
will
need to choose
now be
betray
displayed.
for an achievement.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Everyone is shocked. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Betray. Ally. And guess what? Phi is now
Points
pissed.
have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. You was right. I broken a promise.
Why did you do it?
Well,
Nothing to
Luna brought
say.
up a good point.
I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest.
He's catching a
Jupiter
spell.
Reprehendere.
What's that?
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
Hey, that's what you think. I turned away from Phi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chose an ally as promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
Look at the look on her face after she says that. She's like, are you? My mom, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen Betray? My memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen if betrayal was what I wanted. I should have made a choice with commitment. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions. Hence the earlier dialogue.
A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen an ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if? What if? What if? Then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slammed into the back of my neck. And then everything went dark. Again. There's a reason for it, and it'll be very clear. With tomorrow's stream. Just to make sure. See, we gotta go all the way back here and pick ally. And that will progress us all the way through, essentially, to the very end. In theory, but chances are this will take till this also will need to include Thursday stream as well. Because good lord, I remember like it was like damn near like 3 hours of dialogue. Because there's another escape room we gotta do. But still. So yes, there's one more escape room and the remaining documents and stuff. And then all the other achievements. But again, there is a lot of dialogue sections. Hell, tonight's stream was opened up with like what, damn near like pretty much 2 hours of straight dialogue. All right. Turn that off. Right. All righty. Didn't realize the camera was tilted so low. Didn't realize I was that low to the ground. Anyway. Off the Snuggie. Because it's nice and cold. Ooh. Anyway, tomorrow night, more Virtue Last Reward. Wednesday, intending to be Anthem, but we're not sure of Viceman's availability because he was sick last week. If he's still under the weather, we will, forego that and continue VLR on Wednesday. But for sure, VLR is almost certainly going to be on Thursday stream. Friday, we got Persona 5. If we're able to finish VLR with tomorrow's stream and Thursday stream, or when also factoring Wednesday if it's available, we will start something new on Saturday. If we can't finish VLR following Thursday stream, we will hold it over to next week, and we'll do. We'll probably mess around with Sonic Team Racing on Saturday. Not Sonic Team Racing, Sonic Racing Crossroads again. No festival event this week. At least I don't think another character is being rolled out this week. But maybe have me going head to head because I still got, at this point I got like 5 or 6 horns left because I did knock off 2 more today. Anyway. Let's see who's doing stuff. Who shall we visit? Let's see who is on. Who if they're actually doing things. Yes, we'll drop in on Samael, who is doing some Starve Together, Don't Starve Together with CL Hoshi. So we'll get that raid going. I want to thank everyone for popping in, hanging out tonight, whether you chatted, lurked, or whatnot. Mostly lurked and whatnot. Thank you very much, folks. Again, VLR will continue tomorrow night. So hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Stay warm. Because right now in New Jersey, it's 33 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like, what? 1 degree Celsius or something? And we'll catch ya on the flip side. Good night, folks.